Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope everyone's doing good, and if you're new here, subscribe as this would help me push out the content. On this channel, we take reviews and looks at minimalistic modern design and try and make some monochromatic looks with it. If that's your jam, join us and hope you have fun. In this video, we are taking a closer look at the recent pickup of an iconic Adidas shoe, the NMD R1s. As you saw from the intro, this is a retrospective update, I believe, and it's gone quite unnoticed, or like I haven't come across a lot of videos for this, but when I saw it, it immediately rings a bell and hits me straight to the nostalgia of the 2015 iconic release of the OG NMD R1 with a prime knit. There are some subtle differences between this shoe and the original one. I have to admit that I really appreciate Adidas's initiative with the whole NMD line, and as you see here, the NMD, which simply stands for Nomadic, has been adopted very well in modern culture and has opened up the avenues for a lot of different styles, including athleisure, and also just overall created a new expression in themselves. Since the inception, the Adidas line has been expanded into numerous different subcategories, all under the NMD. For example, this is the City Sock Triple Black. I happen to have the OG pair for this one, and I really would say highly good things about it, especially the aesthetics. And one of the most beautiful, or like the most novel things that I love about Adidas and the NMD line in particular, is the synchronicity between the typographic elements and the shoe's design itself. For example, on my City Sock Prime Knit, there is these pink tabs on the heel of the sock liner, and I think they're a crisp detail along with the standard heel tab, which is another thing which was super visual for me and kind of drew me into this whole aesthetic. However, this is my first pair of the NMD R1s itself, and I'm super happy because I seem to have got them on a nice deal. They were on a discount going on at Sporting Life. That's where I got them for about 90 Canadian dollars, and I think it's a great find if you can still snag one. The SSENSE also had them, but all the sizes went out fast. So I guess those who know. In jokes aside, I let's try and look at what has happened here. It's the original shoes updated version in some manner, and I would say that it's a modernized update to the original NMDs, which is through the inclusion of subtle differences on the outer of the silhouette. There's no major differences except for the fact that this is a textile upper knit instead of a prime knit, which I don't see a major difference of, and I wouldn't shy away from it just because it's not a prime knit. But the aesthetic of this shoe, right? As you saw from the intro, it's a very modern adaptation. It almost feels like there's some spacey element to it. It feels like a NASA design, if you know what I mean. And let's look at the subtle differences here for a moment. So one of the main things you notice right from the bat is that the original shoe is entirely black on the upper, whereas this one has three sort of silver Adidas lines, which are kind of reflective but not entirely. They reflect on certain angles, which I think is a very nice detail and can be seen on certain shoes like the Night Jogger from Adidas. The other detail that I really love is that the OG colors have been kind of tweaked and made more modern. So the orange here looks more red on the OG ones and looks more kind of neon-esque red or sports blood orange here. The placement of the colors itself has been swapped out. So the blue has been swapped out from the front to the back, and the inside has been swapped out to be a plain black matte, which I think is a nice detail because it makes the shoe level and more monolithic on the inside. The other beautiful thing that they did here is give it a really metallic finish. It's kind of like a mirror reflective metallic finish on the heel tab blue, and of course the tone comes out a bit more spacey, like I said, like a bit more astronomic, in that sense. If you've seen NASA's design, or if you've seen metallic touch to NASA's design, this is what I'm referring to. Came with a sticker which said the finish is gonna wear off, but I'm kind of into that. I like the aging on things that I'm gonna use the most out of. So that's that. And then finally, the heel tab. Now this, like I said, like I mentioned before, is one of the elements that really draws me into a shoe, because I really love Japanese fonts and typography, and the one of the most novel things was these heel tabs from the Adidas NMDs, which stated the brand's name, like the brand with the 3 stripes in 3 different languages. And it's a random cutout, but I happen to have got lucky with the Japanese fonts right here and the German ones on the other. It also has a similar reflective finish to the 3 stripes on the sides and the exterior and the interior panels. So I think with that, this is a very well-rounded and a very well thought of and a very well executed update to the original NMDs. You can get a lot of other NMDs in the black silhouette. One of the main reasons that I was looking for a black shoe was that I'm just so happy to be back in the gym, and I'm guessing a lot of you people must be feeling the same way. And I just needed a pair of gym shoes, which is not essentially running shoes because I'm not too much into running, but something that's more comfy than my lifting ones. So I used the Nike Air Force Ones and the Adidas Superstars, as both of them have a flatter base for leg day or something like that. But I wanted something that's essentially easy to lounge around in or go for longer walks, because I'm into that. Of course, the comfort with the Boost outsole on NMDs is unparalleled. So by all means, I think this is a great shoe, and if you plan to check out an NMD, this is a great addition, or like a first pair if you may want to check it out. With that in mind, I'm planning to do a gym wear / athletic wear video with these, which will feature these. So the lookbook's going to be there with some of my other athletic footwear, and essentially what the whole outfit's gonna look like for minimalistic gym wear. So stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see that, and I can push it more. With that in mind, I think I'm gonna conclude this video. I hope everyone's having a good day or a good night wherever you are. Take care. Me signing off. Bye bye.